So guys, I just wanted to take a bit of time to go through the Milwaukee range of blowers, dust blowers or leaf blowers, no matter what it is you're using these for. Milwaukee have got quite a nice, concise range of blowers in both the M12 and the M18 platform. And I just thought I'd take a bit of time to run through exactly what they are, what you get for your money, where they fit in the range, so you know where you're best spending your money. At time of recording this video, we've got 4 models that you've got out in front of me. There is one on the way a little bit later on in 2024, and when that one comes out, of course, we'll do a bit of a deep dive. But at the moment, this is the range, and it's quite nice because it's a lot more concise than stuff like impact wrenches from Milwaukee, where you've got like 7 or 8 different model numbers, all doing slightly different things. With the blowers, they're all quite straightforward. I've got hands-on with them in the last couple of days, and I'll give you a bit of a rundown of what's what. So let's start with this one, the little brother in the entire range. This is the M18 BBL. Like I said, it's M18, so it's part of the M18 range, compatible with all of your M18 lithium-ion batteries. And it is exactly what you'd imagine. It's a smaller blower. It's more of a dust blower than it is a leaf blower. I think the vast majority of you guys are going to use this in the workshop or in your van. So perfect for cleaning away debris, dust, things that fall on the floor. Get them all into a corner to keep it nice and clean, or keep your van nice and clean. I did, however, to test it out, I did actually get it out in our parking lot, like I'm American, into our car park, and got away actually many more leaves than I thought it would distribute for me. This is going to offer you about 42.8 kilometers an hour of blowing rate or airflow rate. Again, like I said, actually it probably does a better job than you think it's going to. We've got some nice features on here. You've got a 3-speed switch here to go between speed 1, speed 2, speed 3. So if you are being a bit more delicate in the van or in a workshop, you can put that in speed 1. Speed 3 gives you your full speed. You have, as you'd imagine, got a lock-off switch. So your trigger, just to save you a bit of grief really, you can lock your trigger off, and so you're not permanently holding down the trigger until you finish the job, and then that's really quick and easy to release. It comes with your extension pole, so it's got your normal blower attachment. You've got a little extension pole to extend that out if you want, and quite handily, it comes with 3 little inflation nozzles. So if you're going to use this to do the old paddling pool, lilos, things like that, you can use this blower to inflate bits and bobs. It's actually an incredibly impressive little mini dust blower, and I know pretty much everyone watching this video is going to end up with one of these in the back of the van because it is a lifesaver. Taking a little step up in performance, this is the M12 BBL. So this is the 12-volt machine. So this runs off your M12 batteries. Really nice and ergonomic. You can see where that battery fits in. This is incredibly easy to hold. It's almost like a torch, the way in which it's been designed. It's a step up in performance because this is going to deliver you 77 kilometers an hour in terms of airspeed. This has also got the trigger for the 2 speed settings, and it's got the trigger switch with the lock-off position and a variable speed trigger, so you can determine the speed that you're working at as you're going. Again, it comes with a nice extending pole nozzle, which is easily fitted and removed just like that. Give it a twist and it's on. And it comes with the flat head if you wanted a slightly higher and increase that airspeed and cover a slightly wider distance. You can put that on there as well. Both of those nozzles can be added directly onto the machine. You don't have to have the extension pole, but the vast majority you will. If you're running the M12 platform, this is an absolutely blinding little bit of kit to keep in the van. Now we're talking in terms of leaf blowers. So this is a proper big 18-volt leaf blower. This is the M12 FBL. This is Milwaukee's most popular leaf blower, and it really packs a punch. It is an impressive bit of kit. It's part of the fuel range, so it combines the power state motor with the red link lithium-ion batteries. So you've got all the technology, all the protection. That brushless motors means you're going to get a brilliant amount of runtime. But performance in this is seriously impressive when it comes to your leaf blowing. It's a big step up from the previous models. This is going to deliver you 193 kilometers an hour in terms of airflow. So it's a real bit beast. You've got a 2-speed switch here to go from speed 1 to speed 2, handily illustrated by the hare and the tortoise. Of course, you've got your lock-off position as you'd expect, and it's M18, so it's part of the M18 range, compatible with all of your M18 batteries. And you can see why this is as popular as it is, because it really does take clearing areas very quickly. Impressive bit of kit, that one, and you can see why it's so popular. Then we're on to the biggest brother in the range. This is the M18 F2 BL. So this is the second generation brushless fuel blower, and this is 36 volt. It's dual 18 volts, so it takes 18 volt M18 batteries, but it takes 2 of them, and it genuinely takes 2 of them to run as well. Some 36 volt tools you can get away with just using one, and they use the batteries sequentially. That's not the case with this one. You do need both 18 volt batteries in it, both charged and raring to go at the same time. But what you get from that battery is really unrivaled power. It's a beast of a blower. As soon as I turned this on to clear some leaves in our car park, I was blown away, no pun intended, with just how impressive the performance is. Again, instead of we've got a battery indicator, so you're going to see how much charge you've got out of those batteries and how they're running. It's going to offer you 233 kilometers an hour wind speed, so it is seriously impressive. So this comes with 2 nozzles as well. You've got your standard straight nozzle, which you'll use the majority of the time, but we've also got another flathead nozzle, which is perfect if you need a little bit more concentrated airflow. This flat nozzle will give you that and really help you get under, unstick and distribute really tough, stuck on debris. So that's really handy to have one of those flat-headed nozzles. So it hasn't got a trigger with a lock-off position. It has got a variable speed trigger, so the harder you pull it, the faster the wind speed's going to be going and the more powerful it's going to be blowing. But also it's got this slider where as you slide it up, it takes the trigger out of your control and just sets it at that speed. So it's always kind of hands-free. It's always doing its own thing. So you can use the slider, and that's a fixed speed, fixed power, and you don't need to be doing it. You don't need to be holding the trigger, so you can keep it nice and ergonomic and just focus on where you're pointing the blower. This big brother is seriously impressive, and it's got a nice under handle as well, so it's going to help you do it at different angles, hit it low down, and of course help you carry it as well. So there you go, guys. That's a nice little summary of the Milwaukee dust blower, leaf blower range. Hopefully you've got everything at your disposal now to make the best buying decision. It's a brilliant range. It's a nice, concise range of blowers. Like I say, we are probably expecting another additional model number to the range a little bit later on in 2024. But that's the range as it stands now. If you've got any questions, please chuck us a comment down below and we'll get back to you. Or, of course, contact anyone at its.co.uk on live chat, via the web, via email, via socials, anything like that. You can check these out for yourself in the Milwaukee Power Zone in our Harlow branch. And of course, you can check these out, the latest prices, latest promos and all that over on the website, which is, of course, its.co.uk, your home of all things Milwaukee.